Welcome to another edition of Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. What's up, you guys? So today I'm going to be doing my possible Royal Rumble winners, my top five for the men's and the women's. But my next video, well, not my next video, but later on this week, I'm going to give you a time frame real quick on what day that would be. I'm going to be doing my Royal Rumble, prediction video. I'm going to do that on the 29th on Friday. Well, no, take that back, you guys. I'm going to do it on the 28th on that Thursday. So make sure you check that out, and I'll also keep y'all up to date on that. I'll keep y'all up to date on that as well. Make sure you guys check out that video, and leave comments down below in the description as well. What you think about my predictions that I'll do on January the 28th. So tune in for that as well. So I'm gonna have to start with the men's Royal Rumble. Possible winners could be first person I got in mind. I'm gonna say AJ Styles. AJ Styles, he's a talented he's a talented professional wrestler. I'm not gonna say a WWE superstar, but just all over around like a great professional wrestler. We know him from TNA. You all probably know him from other wrestling company when he was in New Japan one time. But I mainly know him from like early 2000s, back in TNA. Impact Wrestling is what they call it now. But he's a talented wrestler. I can definitely possibly seeing him maybe winning the Royal Rumble. We remember when AJ Styles first came to the WWE, and he was he was the guy. I mean, he faced Roman Reigns, and when he first stepped in foot in WWE, everybody couldn't believe it, but it was a surprise. I just really missed missing us out there as fans, just watching the Royal Rumble. But with a silent Royal Rumble, it's gonna be a little bit different, you guys. I mean, we all know how last year went with WrestleMania and all that. It was boring. The worst pay-per-view of 2020 of last year. Well, speaking of worst pay-per-view, SummerSlam was like that. But not to get off topic, you guys. My next person I'll have to say that could possibly win the Royal Rumble would be Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman could make his WWE return on the WWE Royal Rumble. Whether he's gonna face the WWE champion, whoever that will be after the match is over with, or the WWE Universal champion. So we can probably see Braun Strowman making his comeback to the company, and doing something bigger, doing something better. Next person I got on my mind would be Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins could possibly return, maybe challenge Roman Reigns, and not have that the Monday night, well, Friday night Messiah gimmick going on, because he was on SmackDown, and he said he was the Messiah, but he didn't say Monday night because he got drafted. So also, you guys, I can definitely see Seth Rollins winning and challenging Roman Reigns if Kevin Owens can't defeat Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble, because we all seen that Adam Pearce felt like he was injured and whatnot. But then again, he said he's going to find a suitable replacement, and that was no other than Kevin Owens. So I'm basically saying, you guys, that he could be a possible person to challenge Roman Reigns. Good old Seth Rollins. Fourth person I can say that could possibly make a return. I know a lot of people have been saying, I'll believe it when I see it. Of course, I say that myself, but possibly CM Punk. But then again, not really. Not even going to give a detailed thing on that, you guys. Moving on to the fifth and final person that that who could possibly win the Royal Rumble would be Big E. Big E, we seen him win the Intercontinental Championship, and we seen Apollo Crews, of course, talking backstage with Roman Reigns. But then again, if Apollo does join the Roman Reigns stable with Jimmy, well, Jimmy is another thing I wanted to tell you guys. It's rumored that Jimmy is gonna, of course, fall in line with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns very soon. So, so with that, you guys, I mean, it's like if Apollo Crews joined that. So look, check this out. If Apollo Crews joins that group with Roman Reigns and his cousin Jey Uso, of course, with Paul Heyman, then we probably can expect that if Big E comes to Apollo or comes to Jey or Roman, we already know that Big E is gonna want to challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. No word about it. But let me throw in a bonus, you guys, of who else that could let me throw a bonus in there, you guys. Another person that could definitely win is maybe Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has been on a losing streak as of late. But maybe there's, saving him to where he could win at the Royal Rumble. He lost against Cesaro last night on Friday Night SmackDown, as we've seen. But, it doesn't seem like he wants to wrestle anymore. So I'm just going to throw that fifth and, that bonus in there with saying that Daniel Bryan possibly could win and my reason why as of what I just said. So so give me your comments and your opinions, you guys, down below in the description on what do you think about those. Might as well say 6 men since I threw in that bonus of superstars that could possibly return and challenge either for the WWE Championship or the WWE Universal Championship. Also, you guys, let's shoot on now to the women's. The top 5 people the top 5 women's that could possibly either dethrone Asuka or dethrone Sasha Banks. I would have to definitely say the number one person would be Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair, she calls herself the EST of WWE, and she deserves a chance. Um, you know, she, I mean, she could be that one to dethrone one of those champions, and more than likely, it's going to be Sasha Banks that's going to get dethroned by Bianca Belair. Maybe a heel turn would be pretty awesome for Bianca Belair as well, and we may see a good we definitely may see a good SmackDown Women's Champion. Another person that could possibly win the this women's Royal Rumble, I would have to say maybe Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan could be a possibility. It was rumored that she was gonna come out of retirement, because she was on retirement due to she had a child. The father, of course, Eric from the Viking Raiders. So she took extended time off, and she could possibly make her return as well and possibly win the Royal Rumble. Another person, you guys, I can think that could possibly win the Women's Royal Rumble would be no other to say than maybe Bayley. Bayley and Bianca Belair may be in the ring at the end of the match, and either Bianca gonna throw Bayley out or Bayley gonna throw Bianca out. So either one of those competitors could win. Because we already know, I would say Carmella, but Carmella is possibly going to be facing Sasha Banks at the pay-per-view. Again for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Third person I can say, you guys, could possibly be Natalya. Natalya, she's been on a quite of a winning streak as of late. We could possibly see her winning as well. And so we'll see what we'll see what Royal Rumble has, in store for us. Um, Fourth person I would have to say is no other than another person that actually deserve it as well would be Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler, she is a great competitor in the ring. Um, she gets the job done. She do that careful to clutch, and that's it. You're gone. Either she's gonna snap or you're gonna have to tap. I mean, there is no other way that you can get around Shayna Baszler by either leaving us in a submission or you're just gonna get your bones broke. So yeah, she's another person that I could see, as a champion as well, possibly to dethrone Asuka. Um, Fifth and final person, you guys, I would have to say, um, mm, this is a tough one, you guys. I'm trying to think of somebody that who would definitely deserve it, whether it's Raw or SmackDown. Let's go with I'm gonna have to say this, you guys, but I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I have to say Becky Lynch. Maybe Becky Lynch maybe come back for one final run, against against all the women's in the Royal Rumble match, and maybe want to face Asuka, and that would be Becky Lynch, you guys. I mean, I'm sorry to put it out there. A lot of people may dislike this video, but that's another person I can think, because you know how WWE is. They're always doing surprises. They're always just throwing little ends and odds out there, but I mean, you never know what you can expect with WWE. They always throwing a curveball at the end. So I'm gonna throw a bonus in here, you guys, since I did one for the top 5 winners of the men's Royal Rumble. So for the women's, that bonus, I would have to say, um, maybe a person that has been gone from WWE for a while. Would be no other than maybe possibly Trish Stratus. Maybe she will face, maybe she would challenge Sasha Banks, you know, to a match at WrestleMania, just to give her last, little run up. Because as we've seen, has been a lot and lots of people from early 2000s to 1990s. Like we seen Goldberg return. We seen like we got Ric Flair, back, and he's doing his thing with Lacey Evans, and we've seen a lot of people back from the past, coming in. So possibly it could be a return of Trish Stratus, getting back in the ring, challenging Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 37 for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So let me know, you guys, what do you want to hear on Khris Wrestling View. Give me your likes, give me your comments on my video today. Also, make sure you like I said, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share this with everybody else. I'm gonna make sure at the end of this video, you guys, right here, I'm gonna put down all my content that you can go check out as well. Also, make sure you check out the video of SmackDown last night if you want to hear my review and see what I had to say about it and see what ratings I gave about it. Make sure you check out that video as well. And on this side right here, you guys, you click on that click on my little logo right there, and you can subscribe to my channel. Make sue you all subscribe to Khris Wrestling Views if you have not already. Most of you guys that have already have, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So like I said, you guys, make sure you tune in on Thursday, January 28th, which is this upcoming week. I'll be doing my WWE Royal Rumble prediction video. It's gonna be a lengthy one. Make sure you check it out, write it on your calendar. I would send out a little post note. Make sure you subscribe so you won't miss it. I'm gonna be doing it big on there, you guys. We're gonna be talking all that good stuff. So thank you all for tuning in to Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com.